Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 with USL Dunkerque, Season 7, our 5th and final season in League 2, 11 games in. We are currently sat top of the table, 11 matches, 7 wins, 3 draws, just the 1 defeat, 24 points in the bag. Today we are going to be up against the team currently in 2nd and the team currently in 3rd. If we win both of these games, we are going to be flying at the top of the table. I'm really not confident. In between episodes, we've played 2 matches, winning both of them. First up, away from home against Troyes, we were 1-0 down from the 11th minute all the way through to the 84th minute. Ryan Birch and then Alan Varau in the 95th minute, the 5th minute of injury time, scoring the winner. We were extremely lucky in this one. Then up against Troyes, it was a 2-1 victory here as well. We go 1-0 down. Osama El Kayari on 41. Then just before half-time, Big Gids steps up to score a goal. Then 76 minutes in, Milan Radovanovic, returning from injury, gets his first goal of the season. I think we were helped out a little bit. Auxerre drew with Red Star. That helped us out a little bit because if Auxerre beat Red Star, they would have actually gone ahead of us in the table. Lorient, I think, have done alright. I think they won basically all of their games. Were they? No, they drew with Ajaccio as well. So yeah, the last match was actually very kind in our favour, I guess. What else happened? Lorient beating Cholet 4-0. Auxerre beating Nancy 1-0. So yeah, basically, 2 teams did do us a favour by drawing, but we are still not clear at the moment. Oh. Well, this was kind of unexpected. The Dunkerque-Lorient match isn't going to be happening in this episode, apparently, because Lorient have requested that the match be arranged because of international call-ups. So, rather than Auxerre-Lorient, it's going to be Auxerre-Guillaume, who are 7th. They're doing all right. I think they did just get relegated. And then it's going to be Lorient and Angers. I don't know how I'm going to plan this out. Maybe we do a triple match in one episode. Maybe unexpected triple header. First place versus 2nd place. This is a huge, huge match for us. I'm hoping that we do well. I'm not expecting miracles here. I'm hoping we can get something, a point. If we take a point against Auxerre, that I'd say is a good result. If we win, obviously that is amazing. If we lose, we will go 2 points behind Auxerre, and Lorient can potentially catch us up as well and go ahead of us on goal difference. The starting lineup we're going to go for is the usual starting lineup. We are pretty strong at the moment. So Gerrits in goal, Birch, Boris, Ella and Kanunen as the back four. Asan Kamara, he's still unhappy but is slowly going up. He's now only orange unhappy. Morale was poor. It was awful. So he's on his way up. Minty and Waha in the middle. Lujbisa Kojic on the right-hand side. Alan Varau is going to be on the left-hand side. Levan Gvimradze will be that complete forward. He isn't doing so well at the moment, but he is our best striker, and I can't really justify dropping him, even though Konstantin Mushashvili is a very good striker, but he's not as good as Levan Gvimradze. Auxerre look like they are a little bit concerned about our attacking formation because they're playing 4 at the back with a defence midfielder and just 1 guy up front. He is the top scorer in the league, however, so we do need to keep an eye on that guy. Like I said earlier, I take a draw. If we can score a goal, I think I'll be happy with a goal. Obviously, a win here is the target. Let's put the league table on just so we can keep an eye on it. 20 minutes in, nothing's happened. Big Gids goes for goal from the free kick. It is just over the bar. The first effort on goal from us is a highlight. Auxerre, however, had 4 highlights, but only 1 shot on target. Sulek with a free kick to Johansson. Juland, number 10, plays it forward to Kunga. Cuts inside, goes for goal, hits it just wide of the post. We got lucky there. We are getting destroyed here, aren't we? 8 shots to our 1, and our 1 was a free kick. Boris tries to find Gvimradze, I said Mushashvili. Instead, Auxerre now with the ball on the right-hand side. Keeps coming forward. Sulek just about keeps it in, crosses in. Kunga's at the back, and we are 1-0 down. Godwin Koyalapu, maybe, with the opening goal for Auxerre. We are getting dominated here. We need to make a change. And I don't know what... Is this a good idea? Go Gegenpress? If we go Gegenpress, we need to properly rearrange. And I don't really know what we can do, because someone's probably not going to be playing for too long. Lujbisa Kojic, because you're not an attacking midfielder. We're going to go for it, just see what happens, because 9 shots to our 1, or no, now 2, immediately following the change in formation. Maybe that's what we needed to do. Half-time then, and we have easily been the worst side. We've had a lot of the ball, but not done anything with it. Let's give them an angry team talk. Show me something else in the second half. Big Gids is a little bit stressed. I don't know why. We're sticking with the 4-4-2 diamond, and we're sticking with Kojic as that attacking midfielder for now. It looks like it's Gvim Radza that's the problem. It's not Kojic. Gvim Radza's on a 6.4 now. Get off the pitch. I need to sell him. I've had enough of him. Konstantin Mushashvili is going to be coming on. We're keeping Kojic on as that attacking midfielder. Partially because we don't have anyone else who can play there, I think. Do a show some passion. It's fired people up. We've got 20 minutes to go. Kojic is coming off. We're going to go for Radovanovic. Now, hear me out. This is Radovanovic. He can kind of play there. That's my thinking. He's also not very good in the air. He's very good going forward, though. That's what we're going to do. We've still not really done a lot, but at least we've kept Auxerre quiet. Just over 10 minutes to play. Auxerre with the ball just inside the Dunkerque half. Juland across to the goal scorer. Where is he going to go? Plays it backwards to Sulak. Juland once again across. Kemen, who's just come on the pitch for an injury, I believe. Alakouche. Is he going to get tackled? He's played it backwards. Kemen does get the ball first. There is a lot of Dunkerque players. If we can just nick the ball off them. Alakouche once again inside to Juland. Across. Gauthier. Plays it across to Kunga. Ryan Birch with a great tackle but doesn't close it down. Alakouche once again. Kunga cuts inside. Goes for goal. It was a terrible effort and that's probably the whole highlight, isn't it? Going to go very attacking. We may as well lose 2-0 in the hunt for a goal because it's not going to happen, is it? We've got 5 seconds left to play. Kanunen with a throw. The full-time whistle is gone and we have lost to Auxerre, our second defeat of the season, and we just were not very good in that, were we? Other results around us. So Laval managed to win their game. They haven't moved ahead of us. I don't understand how maths... I can't do maths. Fair enough. Right, Laval stay in third place. They do win 3-1. Obviously, Auxerre winning. We have dropped a couple of points now to Auxerre. If we drop points to Laval, that is going to be disastrous. Up next, though, is going to be 8th place Guillaume. I've just seen we've got a very long wait until our next match. 10 whole days until the Guillaume game. We're on the Wednesday. I'm going to set up a couple of friendlies if I can, just to, you know, try and get some, firstly get some match fitness. Probably not, let's not do that. Let's just do this one here. But hopefully we can get a nice big foreign team to come over and get us loads of money. I have found our opponents, Nottingham Forest. It's going to cost us £12,000 to pay them, but we are going to get £24,000 in return. It does say it's estimated, so we might not get all of that. I'm hoping we do, though. It's going to double our money. So we've played our match against Nottingham Forest and a trialist have scored. Hani Mufta, who is, I believe, a Qatari central defender, scores the winning goal. I'll take that. Also, while we were playing against Nottingham Forest, some matches actually took place in the league and I haven't seen what they are yet. Well, we've dropped down to 3rd. Red Star beating Bastia means that Red Star move up into 2nd place. Laval were playing and lost to Stade Reims. That is good. But Red Star going ahead of us is a little bit of a concern. Auxerre didn't play. Lorient didn't play. It's end of the day, it's not the worst. I would have liked Bastia to beat Red Star, obviously, but let's face it, Bastia are bottom of the table. They're not going to beat too many people, are they? Match number 2, then, of the episode. 6th place Guillaume. Clearly, whilst we were playing Nottingham Forest, Guillaume managed to win their game. It is not going to be an easy match. Like I've said earlier, they have just got relegated from Ligue 1. We've played them just the once where they did beat us. I don't know what it was. It was probably about 6 years ago, wasn't it? Probably in a cup game. We are going to change things up for this match. We are away from home, so I'm thinking we're going to go with the Gegenpress. I don't know whether this is a good idea. I don't know if it's just me, but I see this as a less attacking formation, despite the fact this one is also positive. They're both positive, but I see this as more defensive somehow. Don't ask me how, I'm talking absolute nonsense. In goal is going to be Daniel Gerrits. Back 4 is the same as the last match, so Birch, Boris, Ella and Kanunen. Kamara, Minty and Waha in the middle. Yassin Fekir will be making a rare start as that advanced playmaker behind the two strikers of Konstantin Mushashvili on the left-hand side and Zvomir Zubak. I have dropped Levan Gvimradze to the subs bench because he can't hit a barn door. Mushashvili can't hit a barn door either, but I'm hoping if he plays alongside somebody else who is actually, like, he's not playing amazingly, but he's playing alright when he does play, I'm hoping that's going to mean Mushashvili might get an assist or two. An assist or two. 2 assists. That's what I think he's going to get, apparently. He's not even going to have a shot, is he? He's going to get 0 assists and 1 shot, and it's going to be wide. I seriously hope the gamble of changing formation works, because I have been sort of mixing up the formations for the last few games just to kind of freshen things up a little bit. I often find this game, if you stick with the same formation for too long, you will lose games. Kamara with the ball, edge of the area, finds the American Birch. What's he going to do? Crosses in, Zubac is there, and Zvomir Zubac gets his third goal of the season. We are 1-0 up after just 14 and a half minutes. I knew picking Zubac was the best decision, and also, their team looks completely disinterested, and Yassin Fekir has picked up an injury. Great. Let's go with Simon Bogle. He is technically an attacking midfielder, although I'm not quite sure I'm convinced. Simon Bogle, for me, he's like a Harrison Reed. He's not very good, but for some reason I think he is good. Like, I don't know whether that's probably not fair on Harrison Reed, but he's the type of player, I don't think he's like Premier League standard. He's not good enough for our team. We're going to go 1-1, aren't we? Jonathan Acone makes it 1-1 while I was too busy slating Harrison Reed. But yeah, Simon Bogle, I don't think he's that good, but because I found him from Germany, I plucked him out of obscurity, I really want him to become good. Much like DJ, maybe I should stop playing him. It's 1-1. With that goal, we've dropped down to 4th, so other matches are going against us as well. We've got a highlight straight after the goal, and Birch has lost out to Sousa. What's going to happen here? Crosses in, so many people unmarked, and Kanunen gets back just in time to block Coco's shot. It is going to be a corner for Guillaume. We've got 7 minutes of the first half to play. Sousa's corner comes in, and Daniel Gerrits easily claims the ball. Half time, and Guillaume are, I'd say, looking like the better side. They're not having a lot of the ball. Then again, we're having a lot of the ball, not doing anything with it. One thing that our assistant manager recommended that we do, if I can find it, is to play long balls. Now, I don't know, is this long ball? Extremely direct passing. We're going to try that. I don't know whether that is long balls. Mushashvili is on a 6.5, so he's clearly making it known that he doesn't want to play too much of the second half. On the hour mark, we are going to do 2 more substitutions. Mushashvili off for Lujbisa Kojic. That is a strange substitution to make because Kojic is a striker. He's not a striker, he's a winger. We're also going to do Minty off for Radovanovic. Minty is not playing very well. To be honest, no one really going forward is playing well apart from Zubac. Bogle's come on. He's on a 6.4. Into the final 15 minutes. Throw on for Guillaume. Kamara can head clear, but we are not going to get the rebound. Reboul with it at his feet. Reboul with the ball. Brossu all the way across to Silvino. He's got a little bit of space. Crosses in. Coco's there. Coco goes for goal. And we're going to lose 2 games in a row. We have dropped down to 5th place in the table. And this is the start of the end, isn't it? This is the start of the end. If we lose this, and then we're going up against Lorient next, and if we lose that, we may as well give up now. Losing 2 games in a row has dropped us from 1st to 7th. 7th place we're in now. Simon Bogle's going to get the ball for us. We've got 9 minutes to play. Bogle keeps running, gets tackled, but Big Gids picks up the loose ball, keeps going forward, and he just loses control. And now Guillaume can counter our counter. Coco, long ball forward to Sousa. Is he going to make it 3? Gerrits makes a questionable save, and it is going to be a corner. Corner for Sousa to take for Guillaume. Where is it going to go? There's a lot of red shirts in there. There's a lot of blue shirts. It's cleared, but it's only cleared as far as Icone. Sousa again. Did he just do a Rabona? I think he just did a Rabona. Good, it didn't come to anything, but that's just really annoying. Radovanovic with a free kick. There is still time, and Simon bloody Bogle! Why did I spend so much time insulting him and Harrison Reed? He could have scored then. We're going to lose this game then 2-1 unless something happens in the next 20 seconds, which I seriously doubt. And that is 2 games in a row, 2 away games, where we have failed to pick up the points. We were winning this one as well. Really not happy with that performance. We should have done a lot more. We had 15 shots. 15 shots we had. Mushashvili, Minty, both getting 6.4s. Bogle getting a 6.4 as well. Ryan Birch and Zubac doing amazing together apparently, but everyone else just a little bit crap. So we have gone from top of the table to 7th place in the space of 2 matches. Admittedly, it's kind of 3 matches, isn't it? Up next, it is going to be the Lorient game, which is in 4 days, a team who are in 6th place. A win here is a must. A victory, actually, could, if we beat them comfortably, which I don't think we will, but if we beat them by 4 or more goals, will put us back into 2nd place. So it's not the end of the world, it just looks quite devastating at the moment. At the start of this episode, this match was 1st versus 3rd. Now, it is 7th versus 6th. What the hell has happened over the course of an episode? Anyway, Lorient are our opponents. They have won 7, drawn 3 and lost 3. We have also won 7, drawn 3 and lost 3. I'm hoping we go to the 8-3 and 3 and they go to a 7-3 and 4. We are going to revert back to the 4-1-4-1 DM wide control possession. And there's been a few injuries which have kind of affected the selection process here. So in goal is going to be Daniel Gerrits. Antonio Brunetti is going to be the right back because Ryan Birch is out for 6 to 12 days or something like that. Boris and Dennis Blom will be the 2 central defenders. Rodrigue Eller is out for 2 to 3 days. He literally picked up an injury on the morning of the match, which kind of sucks. Samuli Kanunen will be the left back. Asan Kamara, Minty and Waha in the middle. As always, Kojic is going to be the right-sided midfielder. Konstantin Mushashvili will be the left-sided inside forward because Alan Varau, I think, has broken his arm, which is why he wasn't in the last match as well. And Levan Gvimradze is going to be the striker today. And I'm going to give him an extra special team talk at the start of this match just to make sure he listens. This is Antonio Brunetti, by the way. He's 20 years old. He was out on loan at Bologna last season. Didn't do too badly in the league below. He has been complaining that he wants first-team football, so now's your chance. Lorient are playing extremely defensive, but I'm questioning whether that is particularly defensive because they've got a lot of width here and they've also got 3 strikers as well, or 3 main attacking players. Right, let's go. We'll do that one to the assistant, and then Gvimradze, you can get an aggressive... No, passionate. Passionate. I think there's a lot more to come from you. He listened keenly. Okay, who else hasn't been doing too well? Konstantin Mushashvili, let's give you an assertive. I have faith in you to go make the difference. He looked happy with that. Look at me go. It's like I'm a professional football manager here. Okay, apart from that one, I expected a performance for Minty. He now looks stressed. Let's just hand it over to the assistant and let's walk away before any more damage is done. Just give me a victory here. Big Gids with a free kick early on. Boris is there. Gvimradze is there. How have we not scored? We've had about 6 shots there. Kamara, I think, had the final one, and then it was kicked off for a corner. Big Gids steps up to take it. It's not the best corner. Kojic's going to get there. Play it back to Big Gids. Yes, he does. What is he going to do? He was offside. Big Gids, you silly idiot. Auxerre have taken the lead against Gazilek Ajaccio, so they are now starting to put a lot of ground between them and second place at the moment. 5 points now after 14 games. They're 2-0 up. Great. We now have the ball with Kamara. Plays it forward to Konstantin Mushashvili. Waha, Minty now. He's got Kojic on his right-hand side, does find the blonde man. Number 7 goes for goal, takes a deflection. Levan Gvimradze's there, and Levan Gvimradze, that little team talk, has worked wonders, possibly. We are 1-0 up. Gvimradze with the goal, his first goal in about 6 or 7 games, his 3rd of the season. Let's not concede now. That goal moves us up to 3rd. That is exactly what we want to happen. 3 more goals and we'll go into 2nd. Durand with the throw. Kanunen heads clear. Big Gids is going to run onto it and now the counter-attack is going to happen. Levan Gvimradze, the goal scorer, all the way across. Tries to find Kojic. Can't manage to do it. The ball is with Boris though. Plays it all the way back to Gerrits. Now we are... I mean, there was a weird little possible highlight which then kind of got snubbed out. So, Waha with the ball on the halfway line. Mushashvili plays it all the way across to Kojic. Heads forward. Why did he header it forward? I don't know, but we might get something from this. They've managed to clear their lines. This is a strange highlight. I can see a goal happening, and unfortunately, I think it's going to be for the guys in orange. It is for the guys in orange. Balls. Absolute balls. We probably had about 2 chances in that to actually do something, and instead we give it away. Kojic with a throw, gets the ball back from the clearance. It's cleared by Lorient. Brunetti to Minty. Big Gids now. Back to Minty. Gids and Minty passing it around. The 2 Ghanaians, I think. Waha with the ball. Levan Gvimradze turns, goes for goal, hits it just wide off the post. He's now scored a goal, so he's getting excited and wants to score about 6 more. Half time, it is 1-1. We are dominating them. They've had 1 shot. How have they had 1 shot and scored it? Right, this is not going to be... no, we'll do an encourage. We'll do just do that. Let's not ruin it, because I've already ruined Minty a little bit. If we don't win this game, this is disastrous. After this performance as well, 15 shots. Do a demand more. 15 shots. They've had 3 now, so they're starting to come back into the game. But so far, no highlights in the second half. Until this one, they've gone for... No. Seriously, game? You are not going to be doing this to me. They've just scored a worldy free kick. And, we are 2-1 down in a match where we have had 16 shots to their 5 and 60% possession. What is this horse manure? Kanunen is going to come off for Collignon because he's dropped down to a 6.4 and I don't really know why. Kamara is going to come off and we don't have any other options. Right, Big Gids is going to drop back to the halfback. We're going to do Calzaloi. Maybe. That guy is coming on. Was that 2 subs? It was just 2 subs. We need to score 2 goals now. That is just awful. Absolutely awful. Laurent have moved up into second place. 15 minutes to play. Collignon to Waha, who's playing as the halfback now. Minty. Where are you going to go? Forward to Mushashvili, number 23. Tries to pass it, but somehow can't play football properly. And the goalkeeper is going to control the ball outside his area. Waha to Kojic on the right-hand side, standing in front of me. Goes down the right, holds up the play, finds Minty, across to Calzalai. Calzalai to Mushashvili, goes for goal. He's kicked it straight into one of their players. Brendan Collignon has saved his blushes. Minty now with the ball outside the area. Gvimradze turns, goes for goal, and Levan Gvimradze has made it 2-2. Stop celebrating. We need another goal. A draw is not good enough right now. Straight after the goal, there is another highlight, and it's not looking good at the moment. Laurent with the ball with their lovely orange shirts. Plays it all the way back, though, to Conte, the left-back. Di Giacomo. Lovely ball in the middle, and it's a corner. Okay, Collignon has managed to get it clear. I was expecting that to be a penalty. Cabot with the corner for Laurent. Please do not be a goal here. They've got space on the edge of the area, and what was that? That was Dunkerque-style football, that was. Final few minutes of the game. We're going to do Bafana Dimitri. No, we're not doing Bafana Dimitri. He's stealing a living. Zvomir Zubak is going to come on for Mushashvili as an inside forward because he's actually quite good there. Hopefully something happens. 4 minutes of injury time. It doesn't look like we're going to get anything at all, does it? 94 minutes has passed. It's going to be a 2-2 draw with Lorient, and we should have won this. We really should have won this. 21 shots to their 7. They had 3 on target and scored 2 of them. So we stay in 7th place. It doesn't look particularly good, but we are still obviously definitely in with a shout of automatic promotion. We're definitely in with a shout of playoffs. I hate this division. This is genuinely, you know how people complain about the Championship in England and how it's a really tough division to get out of? They've clearly never tried League 2 in France, have they? Because this is impossible. We're 14 games in. We're almost halfway through the season. And basically from 15th upwards are in with a pretty good shout of automatic promotion at the moment. That's just ridiculous. Gvimradze is now 1 goal away from getting a goal bonus. Really? I mean, he's actually 1 goal away from getting 2 goal bonuses. He's not really scored a lot. He scored 2 goals. Let's check your form, buddy. How are you doing? Oh my word. This is how bad he's been. How worse? How awful is that? That's pretty terrible. Well, we scored quite a few goals. We scored 4 goals in 3 games, which would normally think, we've probably won a couple. No, we haven't. We've lost 2 and we've drawn 1. Next episode then, we are going to probably go all the way to here just before the Christmas break. So it's going to be Stade Reims. It is going to be Brest. We are going to have, 2, 4, 6... league games, 5 league games in between episodes, a couple of Coupe de la Ligue and Coupe de France games as well, most likely. Hopefully, when we return, we are pushing for 2nd or 1st place once again, and we're not sat mid-table. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2019. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back next time with the 2 matches that I've just mentioned and I've already forgotten. See you next time.